Awesome, guys. Well, happy Sunday. Good to see so many faces on here. Obviously, today we're going to be focusing on some like yoga poses, moves, sequences, and then we're going to have a look at some mobility and release work. So, as I said, if you've got a roller at home, awesome. If you don't, we'll improvise, and all you need is one sock for a couple of the exercises today. So, like we did last week, our focus today is to activate as many of our muscles as we can, and then we're going to look at trying to release them once they're warm and ready to go. So to start with today, we're going to start standing, okay? So a little bit different to normal. I want everyone just to stand up. Soles of the feet are about hip width apart. A slight bend in the knees, and then all we're going to do is, as slow as you can, is tuck your chin in, roll your shoulders forward, and we're going to slowly roll all the way to the ground or as far as you can get, okay? And just hang as heavy as you can. I want you to take 3 big, deep, nourishing breaths in this position. And on the exhale, I want you to just hang a little bit more floppy. So just hanging there. Imagine or pretend that your upper body weighs 100 kilos and you're just trying to let it hang over. Take a big, deep breath in, relax the head. One more. And staying down in that position, we're going to go for like 20 pulses. So just tiny little pulses at the bottom. Feel those hamstrings start to warm up. Keep it going. Pulse, pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, little pulses, 3, feel the head start to get heavier, 2, 1, and hang, and then slowly rolling up, nice and slow. The last things to move is the head, the neck, the shoulders, and then pulling open through the shoulders, opening up all through the front of the chest. Arms come up, nice and tall, good. Big deep breath in, and then back over we go. Hanging heavy again. Hanging that position there for another 3 breaths. And then start to roll all the way back up to the top. Nice and slow. Shoulders, head, neck, last move. Arms come tall. Nice big back extension. So really trying to lean back to whatever feels good for you. Arms come back down to in front, and then we hang forward again and flop down. You might be able to lift the hips a little bit higher now. We're going to go for another 20 pulses, okay? Let that head hang heavy. Go. Pulse and breathe. Pulse and breathe. Work. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling all the way up to the top. Arms come up nice and tall. Back extension. Good. Arms down by the side. Still standing nice and tall. Palms face forward. What I want you to do in this position here is from the bottom up. So I want you to see how far you can separate the toes. See if you can create space between each toe and then plant down through each part of the toe. So we're trying to separate as much as we can. Yeah, oh, good. They should be nice and wide. Good. And now we lock out through our legs. Okay, so toes are wide, knees are locked out. We flex our quads. Good. Body's nice and tall. Now try and flex your butt cheek and your quads at the same time. Toes are still apart. Now we try and engage through the abdominals. So flex your belly as if someone's going to give you a bit of a punch in there. Good. So toes, quads, butt cheeks, abs. Pull the shoulder blades back and down together. Head's nice and tall. Check back in. Toes, quads, glutes, abs, shoulder blades squeezing back and down, creating a long neck. For 2 more seconds. Nice. And then hang heavy. work. Hanging down in this position. We're going to go into a halfway lift. So try to bring the chest up, back nice and straight, and you'll feel your hamstrings start to load. So like we're in a bent over row, we're in a nice flat back position. Good. Then what I want you to do is pull your elbows back, okay, as if you've just done a pull. That's it. Your shoulder blades are squeezing together. Your back's nice and flat. Your knees are slightly bent, and we're just going to pulse just up and down. We're hinging and moving from the hips. You're going to feel a little bit of heat start to come through the hamstrings. We're really trying to lengthen out. So keeping that back nice and straight is the most important thing here. The elbows help squeeze the shoulder blades together, and we're just pulsing, tiny little pulses. 20, 19, 18, 17. And keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang heavy. Ragdoll, right down. Take 3 breaths in that position. Good. We're going to get the left hand and start to reach towards the outside of the right foot. So we're like this. We're going to try and straighten out the right leg and then rotate up with the right arm. Okay? So you got your left hand on the outside of the right foot. Right leg's nice and straight, or as straight as you can get it. And you're going to feel this all through the hip. Good. Reset back down to the center. And I want you to go through 6 rotations on that side. Just that same side to start with. Good. Rotate up, breathe in, breathe out. Rotate up, breathe in, breathe out. See how much more length you can put through that leg and hip. And you're going to feel it all through the ITB, all down the outside of the hip and the knee. That's it. Keep it going. Breathe with the movement. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Hang heavy, change sides. Right hand, left foot. Rotate up, left arm. Lengthen out that left leg. Good. Nice. Good. Hang heavy. Slowly peel to the top. Arms come up nice and high. Good. Nice work, guys. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go a nice wide stance. Okay, so I'll just try and get my camera down so you can see my feet. Okay, so you're going nice and wide. The main thing here is I want your toes pointing slightly inwards. Okay, so you're almost a bit pigeon-toed with your feet position. Good. Now, hang in there for this one. We're going to create a fair bit of tension through our hamstrings, our lower back. Okay, that tension you're going to feel is good. We're warming those muscles up. It is not going to hurt. Okay. So bend the knees slightly, hinge forward at the hips again. So we're like this. Knees are pushing outwards. Good. Toes point in. And all I want you to do is push the arms out in front as far as you can. Good. Keep the hips pushing back, arms out in front. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the arms in, stay in that same position until I say we're getting out of it, okay? Pulse again, 10. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and down, back strong. Good. Feel that tension build. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the arms out in front. Good. We're going to hold it there. We're going to take 3 big deep breaths in. Try and push the hands away as far as we can. We've got strong arms. Hips are driving back. Take 2 more big deep breaths in. Let's go. Hang in there. Legs should be shaking. If you're trembling, that's good. 1 more breath in. Pull the arms back in. Nice and strong. Let's go for 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot the arms back and behind. Nearly there. Keep it going. We're shooting them right behind, squeezing the shoulder blades together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang down. Stay in that position. as in with the feet wide. Right hand to the center, rotate and twist up with the left arm. 1, back down, reach as far away as you can for 2. Good, keep going. The right hand's down, we're reaching across, rotating up. Let's go. Good. Nice, change sides. Left hand to the center, right arm come down, we rotate out. 1, 2. Good work, keep breathing. You'll feel so much better after this, just hang in there. Good. Once you've done 6, we're gonna come back up into that strong back position. This is where it's gonna really start to count, okay? So pull the arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let's go, 10, 9, 8. Feet are still nice and wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot the arms out in front, nice and long. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Should be feeling it now. 5. Arms are long, arms are high. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Shoot the arms behind. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Woo. Good stuff, guys. Come out of that. We're going to go straight into opening up our hips now. So big, long lunge. Good. So big, long stride. That's it. Separate the legs as much as you can. So you're in like a split squat. Perfect, Sazy. Good. When you feel like you're long enough, go a little longer for me. Good. Arms shoot up of the side of the foot that's back. Just one side. Good. Yep. That's it. So we're like this. Oh. Good. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to keep that hand up nice and high, but we're just going to come up onto the ball of the back foot and then push the heel back down. So we're still nice and long in that lunge, but we're pushing up. We're trying to drive out of the hip for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6. Shoot the arms out in front, straight in front of the body. What we're going to do here, we're going to slowly tilt forward and then rotate over our front leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more, 6. Good, staying in that position there. Shoot the arms back. We're going to hinge forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good work. Change sides. Put your hand up if you're feeling nice and hot. Muscles are working. Awesome. So big long lunge. First things first. All we're doing is trying to lengthen our body. So we're coming up onto that back ball, pushing out of the hip for 1, for 2, for 3. Awesome. 4, 5, 6. Arms shoot out in front. Slight tilt forward. Rotate over that front knee for 1, 2, 3. Nice, guys. 4. Good. 5 and 6. Good. Shooting the arms back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Good work. Have a little drink. Have a little rest. Nice, guys. Whilst our back and all of our muscles to the back of the body and the legs are nice and warm, grab your roller if you've got one. Cool. I'm going to do a couple of active movements here with a roller. So we're going to place the roller down. If you guys just want to look for 2 seconds and then I'll coach you guys through it by looking at you guys do it too. So the biggest thing here is your breath. Now, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be putting our spine in almost overextension, okay? So If it's intense for you, just move to what feels like it's your end point, okay? So I'll show you two different things. So we're gonna start with it just on the midsection of the back, so maybe 10 centimeters below your shoulder blades. Hands are gonna come to the forehead. You're gonna take a breath in. On the exhale, you're gonna come all the way over, if you can, head to ground. Breathe in, just back to horizontal and back down. 2. Good. Once you've done 5, you're literally just going to roll down a little bit further, closer to the shoulder blades, and go again. 1. Okay, so let's run through 2 sets of 5 on each position. So start by laying down onto your back. So you'll realize now, because your muscles are so warm through there, they're going to find it easier to release for you. They're going to find it easier to stretch or to lengthen, okay? So good, place it down. Hands on the forehead or in a position. Good, big deep breath in. On the exhale, come on over. Nice, and then back up just to horizontal. Yeah, it doesn't have to be too much at the top. Good, nice, Gerald. Good, so do whatever feels good. Your goal should be to get your head to the ground, whether it's today or not, in a week or 2 if you practice this. Good. Nice. Good. Nice, good, and then just change position slightly. So make it just, we're gonna work our way up to the shoulder blades. That's it. Nice, guys, breathe with the movement. Should feel quite nice, maybe a few cracks and clunks in there. Good. Awesome. Should feel quite nice. Nice. Good. And then what we're going to do once we've done those 2, so we've found a bit of space through our spine, now we're going to open up both through the spine and our shoulders, okay? So what might be a bit tight for some is our lats, okay, which will limit you to be able to bring the arm all the way back. So we're going to be on the roller still. But what I want you to do is as you come back, hands, palms face up, all the way to the ground, extend or like lengthen right out, and then all the way back up, just to horizontal. Okay, all the way back up and down, lengthen right out, going as long through the arms as you can or as your body allows. Okay, let's run through 10 of those. So really trying to lengthen out through the arms and the shoulders. Good. Nice. Awesome. Make it feel good, guys. The more we can relax in these movements, the more we can breathe with them, the more our body will allow that release. If we're sort of stressed and we're like holding our breath, these movements find it very difficult to give that benefit. That's it. Make it feel good. Nice. Awesome. So a couple more. Awesome. Nice, guys. Good. And you might even change positions of your arms. You might come all the way around, out to the side, out to the back. Just notice the difference. Notice where you feel that tension. Good, guys. Once you're done, awesome, good. We're going to slowly make our way to our feet and grab our sock. We're going to work on a bit of stability here. We're still focusing on our feet, our ankles. Obviously, the hip will come into play here as well. So with your sock, we're going to have a bit of fun now. We're going to do some balance work. It's funny, like when you focus on this, you're not really thinking about all the benefits you're seeing because you're too busy challenging yourself. So have some fun with it. We'll play around with it. So we've got our sock. We're going to be doing some balance work. So like we did at the start, choose a leg that's going to start, and that foot, we want to try and separate the toes as much as we can. We want to continue to open up the bottom of the feet. So separating the toes as much as you can. This other leg that's not on the ground, you're going to reach towards the sock, pick the sock up in the foot, in the toes, grab it in the hand, and then just literally do the same again. Put it back in the toe, put it down. You're going to go through 5 pickups on each side. What I want you to do is when you're picking it up, grab it, but then try and lift that foot up as high as you can. See if you can come, all the way up to the waist and then grab it rather than just reaching down for it. See if you can stay up nice and tall. Back in the toes, good. Or you might place the sock in a slightly different spot. So not just in front of you, you might place it like a meter or so in front. So you've got to really work for it. Back up, lift it up as high as you can, grab it, good. You might throw it somewhere else. So that whole time that leg on the ground's working, we're only balancing on one leg. And again, throw it somewhere else, good. Do a couple more of those, nice, Henzie. Good, go one more. And we're cooped up in shoes all day. We hardly use our feet the way they should be. Okay, good. Nice, okay, so to throw a spinner in the works. Now next, we're gonna use the same leg on the ground now that it's warm, but what I want you to try and do is the foot that is on the ground, so for me, it's my left foot, I'm only allowed to be on the ball of the foot. I'm not allowed to be on my heel, okay? And we're doing the same thing. So you're trying to stay nice and tall, lift it up, good. And you're trying to stay right up onto those toes in the ball, okay? It's a lot harder. The calf's working now. Woo! Nice. Oh, try and hold it. Oh, nice. Good work. See how high you can stay on that foot? Good, nice, Nick. It's funny when like this exercise here actually should be like one of the main focuses for all ages. The main leading cause of injury for over 65s is actually injuries from falls. So stability, balance, coordination is so important that we continue to train our bodies to be prepared for unstable environments, right? So once you've done a couple, let's change feet. So for me, my right foot will be down, obviously starting with the whole foot planted. Our focus at the start is to separate our toes as much as we can, as much ground contact, separate those feet. Good work. If you're at home with someone else, heckle them. Good. So you can go the highest with their foot. So you can reach it from the furthest point away. Good. Nice. Good. Once you've done about 5, then let's challenge yourself. Come up onto the ball of that foot. Oh, look at that, Amber. Wowzers. If only. I'm working on that. Nice. Yeah, so. Nice, Cherie. Good work. Really high. Good. Couple more. Keep going. Stay on that ball of the foot. Woo. Nice. Couple more. Woo. Nice, Foxy. Awesome. Go 1 or 2 more. Good. Nice, Leah. Good stuff. Nice, guys. Have a little rest. Have a drink. Good stuff. Shake it out. Now, if you've got a roller still, keep that with you. Or if you've got a ball, grab a ball. Either one will work. So now that we've got all the bottom of the feet nice and warm and working, we're just going to quickly release them while we've got the chance to. So if you've got a ball, epic. If you've got a roller, still good, okay? It's anything that applies pressure through the bottom of the feet. And all we're going to do is going to be rolling the foot over the top of that object. So I'll just show you. So if I'm using my roller, I've got my foot on here, going from the heel all the way to the toes, and then all the way back. If you've got a ball, you'll just find you'll be able to get a little deeper. That's all, okay? So rolling it out, feeling that tension, pushing the pressure on. Let the toes lengthen. Let the toes lengthen. Don't flex the feet. Let them relax and just roll back and forth. We'll spend about 30 seconds to 45 seconds on each foot. Rolling it out. Sometimes it's one of those things where we forget to look after our feet, but the amount that they would go through on a daily basis is incredible. Even on that, like checking with like the shoes you're constantly wearing too. Really tight shoes, holding all your toes in like this are not healthy. So when you get a chance, because obviously I know we have to wear those shoes sometimes, is when you can either go barefooted for periods of time or get some shoes that give you a bit of space, okay? Change feet. Nice, putting that little bit of pressure in there when you find that point of tension. Good. Okay, cool. Let's take a seat. We will do some more release stuff as we get to the end, but now we're just going to hit the hips again. So what we're going to start with is one leg's directly out in front of you. The other leg is going to be at 90 degrees to the hips. So I'm a right angle. I'm trying to still keep my upper body facing front on towards you guys. That's it. Nice and tall, nice and tall. Okay, so a little bit of fun here too. You do you see where you're at with your own mobility. There's going to be all different patterns of movement here. So what I want you to try and do, we've got obviously our front leg pointing out and our whatever leg you've got on your side pointing out to the side of the body. What you're going to be doing is bringing that one that's pointing out to the side up off the ground, lifting it around nice and straight, and then changing to the other side, getting as wide as you can, but still trying to keep that body facing square to the front and back in. Now, what's important is we stay tall and you lock your legs out. Don't get lazy. Don't bend the knee. Let's go. Try your best. Come out to the side. Good. Come back. And we're just going to repeat through this for a little while. Doesn't matter how many you get out. Good. This would be awesome for you, Leah. Really good. Working on all through our quads, our adductors, our abdominals, and our hip. Letting our hip move the way we should be able to. Good. As you start to warm up in this movement, now I want you to add as much rotation or as much movement as your body allows. So for me, maybe an extra 10 to 15 degrees, and then back. Same again on this side. Keeping that leg straight is what's important. Lifting it up. Check back in with yourself. Are you tall? Back down. Good. And again. As far as you can. Let's go. Nice. Nearly there. And nice. Right foot stay pointing out in front. Left foot is going to come back, so we're in that 90 position. Okay, so left knee is in line with my hip. My right leg's still out in front. Cool. Awesome. Who finds that challenging to sit there like that already? Yeah, same. Good. Okay, so like who was ever on last week, we know what we're going to do here. We're going to be lifting our back foot off the ground without lifting our knee. So we're just doing this. 1, 2, 3. Everyone get that? Good. So we're just trying to lift our back foot up without lifting the knee. Try it. It'll feel like, oh, what the hell? Why can't I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now that front knee, we're going to bend it. So we're going to come back into the 90-90 in both sides. Good. So front foot is in line with my front knee, and my back knee is in line with my hip, and then my foot is out in line with the knee as well. Thumbs up if we can all see this and understand what position we need to be in. Awesome. Now let's go again. We're lifting the back foot without lifting the knee. Let's go. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next phase of the movement, we go foot, knee, extend. Okay, come back to the start. We go foot, knee, extend. And then we literally just repeat that backwards. Lift, back, knee, foot. Trying to stay nice and tall still. Ending up in that 90-degree position. Foot, knee, extend. Maybe a bit of rotation there at the hip. Then lift that leg nice and straight. Come back, knee, foot. Let's go. 4 more. 4 more. Good. Good. Awesome. Jack, massive improvements. That's really good. Well done. Huge improvement in the last 3 times I've seen you do that. It's good. Well done. Keep going, guys. 2 more. Nice. So if you find that really easy, see if you can do it with no hands or no arms. I know I can't yet. I lose too much of my position. Good. Nice. And then staying in that position. So we're both 90-90. Just check in with yourself again for me. Both knees back, feet, good. Front foot forward a little bit there, says. Yeah, awesome. And then we're going to stay up nice and tall. So bring the body up nice and tall. Take a big deep breath in, and then we're hinging over that front knee. Big deep breath in. Push the knee against the ground as we lift ourselves back up. Breath in, breath out. Reset, ready, and drive it back up to the top. Let's go. 5 more. Good. 4 more. Nice, guys. Really good. Awesome. 1 more. Good work, guys. Change sides. So left leg shoots straight out in front first, and then we've got that back leg in the 90 position. Good. Okay, let's run through it. So we're going to try and lift that back foot without lifting the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6. Awesome. Back foot, front foot come back in. So we're 90-90 for both. Check in with yourself. Body nice and tall. And back foot lift first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And then we lift, extend, rotate, come back, knee first, foot second. Continue. If you cramp, you just do this, just come out of it and go side to side for a little bit, okay? Keep working through it. Cramping's not a bad thing, you're just working muscles that aren't used to be worked. Good. Awesome. Start to relate the mind or what you're thinking of with the muscles that are working. So think about that hip area. As you lift the foot, think about what muscle feels like it is working when it has to lift the foot. That mind-muscle connection is something. It's really good. And that's all it is when we do weights, when we do strength work. The focus and the tension that we create is more important than the weight that we lift. Good. Nice, guys. Once you've done 2 more, and then we look at hinging over that front leg. Awesome. Don't rush through it. Take your time. Work. That's it. So once you've done that, back in that 90-90, check in with your positioning just to make sure that we get the most out of this. And then we take a big deep breath in and hinge forward. And then push back up. Nice. Good. Let's go. 5 more. Two more. Nice. Good work, guys. Coming out of that, just go the legs nice and wide and just knock the knees from side to side. Awesome. So all we're going to do now is grab your rollers again. And what we're going to do this time is we're going to place it just at the top of the butt. So we're going to lay back onto our backs, place it right there to start with, and then all we're going to do is we're going to be elevated, and we're going to go soles of the feet together, knees splayed outwards. We're just opening up through the front of the hips now. This is where we start to breathe. This is where we start to relax and let all the work that we've just done, let the body benefit from it. Let those knees hang heavy. Let the breath relax the belly. Notice where you're holding tension. Notice where you're still holding on to, not letting go. Is it in the front of the hips? Is it in the groin? Is it in the adductors? Is it in the ankles? Is it in the shoulders? Is it in the belly? Breathe. Nice. Nice. Good. 5 more deep breaths. Good. Keep it holding. Take 2 more breaths. We're going to still stay in that position. Don't jump out of it at all. And then slowly start to bring the knees together. Good. Might feel a bit intense to start with. And then we're going to lengthen our legs out nice and long. So we're still over the roller in that same position at the top of the butt. The hips are elevated. Feel that bit of an open up through the hips, the front of them. And then you're going to keep the right foot down and bring the left leg back and just pull that in a little bit to the chest. And you'll feel that other side start to stretch out through the hip and the quad. Good. Just breathing in this position. Good. Take 2 more breaths in. Feel that release. Good. Slowly bringing the left foot down. I'm going to change sides. Nice and slow. Right knee pull in, left leg long. Really trying to stretch it out. You sit at a desk a lot, part of your day, this will feel pretty awesome. Nice, guys. Slowly bring both feet down. Lift the hips up. Bring the bum down. Hug both knees into the chest, keeping them nice and high. And then you're going to rotate both knees to one side. Or twist to one side. Arm out nice and long still. On the other side. And feel that side twist rinse. That's it. Good, and then change to the other side. Nice, and then rolling over onto your front. You're going to grab your roller still, and I'll just throw you one more shoulder rinse and upper back release. So the arms are on the roller, and then all we're going to do is be in a position that helps you to push the roller out, and then you're coming down in between your arms. So I'll show you like that. So nice and long, or I'll show you on here too. So nice and long, pushing the arms forward. Now that'll be quite intense if you went into it too deep. Just pull back a little bit, but try and breathe in that position. We're going to be doing this, we're going to be holding this position for a minute. So please try and breathe as much as you can. Aim for around 5 to 7 breaths, and that should take you to the minute. So just focus on the breath. Now, when you feel that urge to come out of it, that is when you are going to start to see the result. So don't come out of it. Okay, breathe through it. Good. Three more breaths, roughly 30 seconds to start up. And as you take your final breath, I want you to slowly come out of it. You're going to come right onto your back straight away and let the body rebound and just relaxing. Laying down onto your back, find the position, and then just feel the body start to relax and rebound and recoil back from what you just did. Big deep breaths in, laying down on your back. Close your eyes down. Sit. And what I want you to do now is take some breath. I want you to focus on a 4-second inhale, a 7-second hold, and an 8-second exhale. Find your breath. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. Focus on nothing but your breath. Two more cycles. Try your best to hit those numbers, 4, 7, and 8. Fill the belly up, make the lungs work. Let the body know it is ready to go. Take one more final breath cycle. On the final breath cycle, I want you to think of one thing that you're grateful for today. It can be very simple. It could be that you just got the chance to move for 45 minutes. Now you've got a beautiful day ahead. Take one more final inhale. Big deep breath out. Let everything out. Give yourself a cheesy smile so it feels weird at home by yourself or with the person next to you. And a high five. Well done, team. You can unmute yourselves if you want.
What is that?